Quick little disclaimer before the video starts. I say some pretty mean things in this video. But, I just want to say, I do not hate the Forsaken developers, okay? I say these things for comedic effect to make the video more entertaining. Also, do not harass the developers or anyone I mention in this video. They don't deserve it, okay? They are still human. Do not harass anybody. Alright? Okay, and with that, let's actually get into the video. Hello. You know, it's kind of incredible how poorly one video can age just within a month. So, let's talk about my first video about the Guess 666 update. Oh my god, I can't believe how quickly my feelings on this update have changed since I released that video. You know what? Screw this. I was gonna do my whole slow intro like I usually do for my videos, for this one as well. But no, I'm so pissed off right now that we're just gonna get straight into it. This update is possibly one of the most unbalanced things I've ever played and in my life. And that's after the balance changes. Like, how do you manage to still have the worst balancing the game has seen its entire history, and then proceed to follow it up with making the balancing even worse? It genuinely baffles me. Like, are the balancers for this game actual mental deficient toddlers? Because there's no way they play tested this and thought, yep, this seems perfectly fine. Why don't we nerf Slasher? Because that killer is so unbalanced. Okay, let's start with the lesser of two evils. Let's talk about Guest 666. So, when I made my first video on the Guest 666 update, my main source of praise was Guest 666 themselves, who I will be calling G6 for the rest of the video. They were so fun and satisfying for a little bit of time after the update, G6 was probably my favorite killer. However, even before the patch, and we'll get into it, G6 was still flawed, as they were kinda OP. Hemorrhage was incredibly broken due to the 30-minute long duration of the status effect. Blood Hunt was also so broken that it wasn't even funny, and the fact that you had no punishment for missing Eviscerate was also just not fair. However, there were no core design flaws with G6, just some slight balance tweaks here and there, and it could be fixed, right? Let's just wait for the patch and see what they do. Nope! G6 got completely flipped on their head. Instead of being just a bit overpowered, they just got completely gutted. They are so weak now that they get completely bullied by any lobby that isn't filled with a bunch of Steal-a-Brain Rot players. G6 is so easy to loop, it's not even funny. They are easier to loop than Jason. That's right, Jason. So, G6 is supposed to counter looping with their passive, Manic Fixation, which gives G6 a speed boost when chasing a highlighted survivor. However, this passive got nerfed into the ground, and the speed boost is barely noticeable. So now G6 gets countered by even the smallest looping spot. So, G6 was pretty bad. Pretty much their entire lifetime, so far, they've had bad balancing. But now, let's get into the far worse part of the update. This goddamn oil-using, battery-powered, ChatGPT-brained clanker. That's right. It's time to talk about Veronica. I cannot even begin to express my sheer anger toward Veronica's entire existence. She is so bad in so many ways that make her that her very existence in Forsaken makes the game worse. Is she fun to play as? Yes. Is she a good person to have on the team? Also yes. Is she fun to go against? Absolutely not. Any She is so broken that any semi-competent Veronica player can make playing as the killer just straight up unfun. Her design quite literally fundamentally breaks Forsaken by adding vertical movement. She kills two entire killers by simply existing, that being Slasher and John Doe. Oh, and on top of her broken movement abilities, she also has self-healing. And not the kind that you have to stand still to use like Shedletsky. You can run while healing with Veronica. V isn't just broken. Her design is fundamentally flawed. And she doesn't just need nerfs. She needs to be redesigned entirely. And the most they did to nerf her was give her a slight slap on the wrist. When she is so broken, it's not even funny. I'm starting to think that the Forsaken devs have some sort of bias towards their OCs, because they keep making them so overpowered that it makes outcome memories look balanced. So, in conclusion, the Guest 6666 update could have been the easiest dub for the Forsaken devs, but they just had to mess it up by being so horrible at balancing. I really wish this update was good, because believe it or not, I like it when Forsaken does well. When Forsaken does well, I do well as well. So yeah, oh wait, one last thing. I'm recording this like right before the whole final Halloween reward thing, so this video could be outdated, so in like an hour or something. So, yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Join the Discord server, the link is in the description. And, yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!